So today, I decided to get started a little bit early because yesterday, Hunter the Parenting, Veruva Alphabusa here, gave us a new audio log, this time about Grimal, our little anime psychopath that has been beating everybody to death with a yaoi paddle. Last time we saw her, she was heavily injured via, well, attempting to attack a werewolf in a blood rage, and getting thrown through a wall. Well, less thrown, more bodied through a wall, I suppose. Anyway, it's amazing she's not dead, so it'll be interesting to see what's been going on with them. Are you ready for the grim times of the Grimaling? I'm so ready, Magical. Hello, Lane. Thank you for the hug. Alright, let's get started. Yep, 76 is getting a pint-sized slasher mini-boss in Quest. Jesus. Sounds about right. Alright, let me get started. There we go. Next update is looking insane. Ayy. There we go. Oh, that's a hell of an image. Well, we know how, well, already that is a significant problem. That's horrifying, yes. Now I'm so much more worried for her.
Stomped more than 33 times. He really showed that he cared, you know? Just so intense.
She's not dead because she was backhanded and then not attacked a second time. It's still near killed. Or werewolves are no joke. Yeah. She's honestly amazingly durable to have survived even that. Like, holy shit, dude.
You know, you were dating. I was the first person he'd met who actually knew about blanks and stuff. Because Kathy chooses.
It's your fault I'm not allowed to watch Hokoto no Ken anymore.
Oh, is that my fault?
You two were living together. You couldn't sleep without your shock blasting and loop into your ear holes for the full 10 hours.
Oh, so he was shock after all.
Is traumatized. You have left me a broken boy that I have to fix.
I was kicked out.
I love how
I haven't conducted any
how good the
research
writing
because
is.
I no longer have the Arcanum's funds to conduct them with.
You got no bloody oversight. You should be happy.
This is
It is interesting how different her art style is from everyone else.
Obliviousness,
They really
your
go for the
obsessions, the bliss of an all-star
anime-esque
music
art
looping
style
all night.
for her, constantly.
Shut up! Look, I can't
Everybody
take
else
any
gets a
more
little
of
bit
you
more
right now.
down to earth,
Right,
even if they
okay,
are
I'm
also insane.
Sorry.
No, just...
Enter the Grimaling. Grimal no Uta. Oh no. Oh!
Grimaling, I would encourage you to stay in your
interesting.
seat and rest.
They gave her...
The caliber of the vacancies again?
That is a
76
very different art... Okay. Alright.
Two, son. They're in the 200 cartridge cans.
That's a very different
Those
art
ones.
style.
There.
Much
Maybe
more in line with
that's
everybody
it.
else, though her eyes are still, you know, very large. But they're about on par with everyone else now.
Pardon the interruption, but you see where,
He's on the upper deck. But I really must insist you get some rest.
And she's got blood on her shirt and
appreciate
everything.
it, but
Fuck.
I kind of have something to say to him. Something's on my mind about things between us.
He has more than enough things on his mind as it stands.
Look, we just...
It's bad enough that all this happened under his watch. But to Marcus as well.
I know. It's gotten me real out of sorts too.
Oh, she's torn up
Look, I
inside.
promise not to make things
Okay.
worse for him, alright? We've just got some things to talk through.
They've upped everyone's art style, but they really know
If
what
you
they wanted
really
with Dora and
must.
Boy, so they seem unchanged. Yeah.
Thanks,
Dora and Boy are, for the
Grimaling.
most part, very similar to what they originally started with.
I'll be holding you to that.
Right.
Go on then.
God, I forgot that they have a double-decker bus, not just a normal single-deck. Jesus. This is basically a building on
knock,
wheels.
knock.
Holy shit.
I guess.
Hey!
Grimal,
Oh my god,
honestly,
I did not realize how
I don't
bad
think
her
I can
injuries
stand
were.
speaking
Holy
about whatever
shit.
it is you want to talk about. Please, go back down below and do literally anything else.
She really
no,
should be
it's-
sleeping. Holy
I'm-
fuck.
Kinda useless down below with them fixing up the ammo and stuff. Ribs keep sliding around in there like
Oh.
a half-assed mincemeat.
Oh, that's a horrible way to phrase that. Oh god, I felt that in my soul. Oh my goodness. Like a half-arsed mincemeat. Fuck.
I came up here to, well, give you someone to talk it through with.
What is
You
she?
came up here to listen?
An otaku. That is what she is. She is an otaku. She's a weeb, yes. See, seriously upped art style. You can make out Kitten's features. Yeah. It's honestly a hell of an upgrade for him, considering how almost faceless he was before.
For once?
With his general art
It's
style.
the truth, okay? There's no doubt you've got a lot going on in your head, and I want to help.
Alright, fine.
I damn near killed her in one blow. In game turns, she has
I'm
taken lethal
doing pretty
damage from
shit right
backhand,
now,
if
and
not aggravated.
I know it.
Yeah.
But you? You really, really should be resting.
Well, with everyone preparing, nobody's come up to check on you, I'll wager.
Sir D would call it bathing in the null space.
He would. He would say something ridiculous like that.
I appreciate the check-in.
Of course. Though, admittedly, I do want to talk with you about, well, us?
Maybe don't phrase it like that,
Well, now the
Grimal.
time to be talking about us.
That's not gonna get a good reaction.
Goodness gracious.
No,
There's
it's...
another
There it
Grimaling
is.
Smith classic of being doggedly insistent about making sure she's okay first before reading the room? The thing she's always done?
No.
Probably
it's-
not,
it's
but
not.
like, she did
Marcus
nearly
gets abducted
die
by
5
a
minutes
monster that
ago.
can flood my mind with primal terror, and that's your cue to come and bother me about the serial drama that is our fucked relationship.
I...
Honestly,
Son
valid
of
crash
a-
out on his part.
That was a shitty thing to say.
And also, valid apology on his part.
There's a lot going on right now, Grimal, and no, you got punched through a wall. I can't be doing that to you. I'm sorry.
Mate, it's been a fucking night, so I get it. I'm sorry too. This is a shit time to bring it up, but it's just... That thing could have given me a nice wet vivisection. And the last bit of talking we did was...
An argument. Yeah.
Yeah. That's just rough. Jesus.
You'll have to excuse me if I have some difficulty accepting that a brush with death is what's spurring you to try and patch things up with me.
I never said that was all I
Excuse me,
came
I'm
up here
trying to
to
fix
talk to
something
you
real quick.
about.
Well, I'm
Cut me
watching.
a break, alright? I'm not here to make it about me.
Yeah.
I'm worried about you.
I'm worried about Marcus. We should be thinking about what we can do to rescue him, not patching things up between us.
I feel really bad for these
Honestly,
two.
you should have
They're
stayed.
going through
You're
a
in no
lot
shape to be
mentally
coming
right
along.
now.
That's my decision. I need to do what I can. And I know you would have done the same.
Honestly,
Fair, I guess.
Yeah.
Doesn't make me any
that's-
less worried.
That's fair.
But if it's Marcus you want to think about, why don't we put our heads together and do some of that thinking then?
From what we've talked about with Sir D, the werewolves would have been unlikely to take him hostage unless they were gunning for something.
Like what?
We've gone over some information already, and we've had some trouble piecing together important
There we go. That fixed
specifics.
that. Okay, I'm good.
Well, what you got?
I was having a little bit of technical difficulties
Nothing
for a moment. but we're
immediately
fine.
relevant, other than details of the whereabouts of this werewolf cairn. Even then, it's unhelpfully vague.
No, like
Yeah.
special details on how to take them on, how many of them we're fighting, what they're even doing this for.
You don't
No,
even know that.
Unfortunately, it's listed a load of groups that operate out of England as a whole, but no real.
The most we have on them and why they're doing things is literally them talking into the ear of the werewolf on scene saying maybe they'll know about Black Shuck. And I'm just like, okay, so nobody in setting knows shit. At least 3, yeah. They know of at least
Information
2
on
additional
hunting
ones.
them.
So, what are we doing going out here then?
Whenever we
God.
can, I think. The
I
Society
have
of
no
St.
idea how
Leopold
this is
was
gonna
the only
go.
group that opted to
It could be
remain
anything
in the
from, you know,
operation.
It's
the
all right.
3 to
I
a
heard
whole
about it from
pack.
D.
If it's just 3, maybe they would get lucky with that.
Did you learn
But if it's a whole
anything
pack, they're
from
fucked.
looking around in the Arcanum?
Aside from Lord Fatigue repeatedly saying penis?
What?
Never mind. The records we consulted had a few components to them that gave us something. Nothing new, really. If you know the whole bit about werewolves being weak to silver, then that's all we've got.
Well, hang on.
Yeah.
That stupid movie trope is true.
I know, right? The thing I've learned as a hunter is that a lot of pop culture seems to be remarkably close to reality. Or rather, the hidden reality of things.
So vampires really don't like God.
18 transformed
Well,
werewolves at
no,
Wolf
that-
Ranch.
The
Oh
bony
god,
fish is
yeah.
responsible for
That
all
would
those
be
snake
rough.
cottons.
No, Grimal,
Do I gotta start leaving out bedbug powder for Krampus again?
Grimaling. Only part of those things are correct, hence the close to reality part of what I said.
But how are we supposed to know which parts are true and which ones are bunk? Only
Honestly,
reason you're telling me silver works
for
on...
hunters, it's all trial and error until something works. And even then, a lot of them don't live long enough to have that trial and error work. Mind you, a lot of them end up living a lot longer by carrying around a 12 gauge or 20 gauge. Honestly, anything above like 20 that's a pump action typically tends to work. That's the neat part. You don't. Exactly, Chaos.
on werewolves because you found out from D and your research.
And only because it happens to be relevant at this time. It doesn't fix
A
the
12
underlying
gauge seems
problem,
to be
which is
the
that what
most
we're facing
remarkable
is
equalizer for a lot of
potentially
these
an
things.
entire pack of giant man-wolves who have powers that I can only scarcely begin to guess at.
And with D,
They get, what do you
only
call it
gonna
when you have a
tell what's
sip that's
relevant,
layered
yeah?
taco meat,
Yes.
sour cream, salsa, and then shredded
It
cheese?
isn't doing
'Cause
wonders
that's my
for
late
me
night-
trying to
my
mull
late
over the
dinner with
possibilities when I
Tostitos.
don't know what
I
rules
mean, that
they're
sounds
playing
delicious.
by.
So,
These
completely fair.
Leopold guys, though, they're proper hunters. Okay, proper is in like they're a full-on government
Proper's a
organization.
strong word.
Not that
I'd
you-
consider
Sorry, Grimal. I
them
couldn't
crusaders.
Sorry, love. Point being, they got tactics, they got weapons.
I was gonna ask, does this setting use the classic monster lore weaknesses or the modern weird stuff? A little bit of... Okay, so they use an interesting mix of things. They don't use the weird modern stuff typically, but a lot of the monster weaknesses typically are accurate. So like werewolves are not immune to silver. They are weak to silver. In fact, it's basically a poison to them and will prevent them and be a weakening agent. So they will be extremely weakened, and it's enough that you could either capture them or kill them, typically. But for vampires, that's where it gets weird, because they do have the traditional weakness of sunlight does the damage, all that other bullshit. Fucking burns them to ash, basically. But they also have a thing where it's if you have a stake, I think it's like willow or maple or something, and you stab it into them, into the chest, preferably the heart, you get the result of them being paralyzed. It doesn't kill them, but it does paralyze them, which is interesting. In setting, fire tends to work on most things too, so Molotov cocktails and flamethrowers. Yeah, Magical's got that right. The Hunters are explicitly said to be the 5th edition, but the Mage game, which is the same setting, is Mage the Ascension. Yes, that.
They got strategy, kind of stuff that D yammers on about, yeah?
There's also a whole bunch of other
Yes.
monsters in
To
setting that
whatever
have their own
extent that can assume
weaknesses.
to be the case.
Salt and Iron
I'm
is
not
also a
privy
classic
to exactly
thing as well.
what they bring to the table beyond weapons and expertise.
But they're working with us to get Mark back. Can't be all bad then, with a big, proper group like that at our backs, yeah?
You're right about that. I'd rather have the help than not. It's just hard to gauge what'll be done by these zealots.
Burn it
They
all.
let you in on
That's
their
that's the
plans?
objective.
Not me. Not me.
Get
no.
the flamethrowers
I'm
and
not the
and
maker
the
of
holy
strategies
water.
for this. My own knowledge is middling at best.
Shit, need to be careful. The dip is
So,
heavy and
it's
the
D
chips are
and the
breaking.
Catholic boys.
I don't even think Sir D's having much influence on them.
Yes, sir, D.
Our discussions after the meeting with the
Honestly-
coalition were terse.
D is a zealot in his own right, but I feel like these guys are somehow even worse than him, which is terrifying to contemplate. Every supernatural creature has multiple weaknesses that are given character creation, so there's always exceptions to the rule. True, yeah. The stake thing could be connected to the belief that the same wood Christ's cross was made from could harm evil. Yeah. The thing with a lot of the monsters in setting, a lot of the weaknesses they have, we can't tell what is considered a weakness because humanity believes it's a weakness, and what is considered a weakness because it legitimately was always a weakness. So, like, as an example, humanity in setting are all... This is just extra lore. All humans in setting are technically wizards. There's just awakened wizards and non-awakened wizards. Most people can't awaken, some people can. And the end result of all the people in the world being wizards, technically, is that they have something called consensus. They make it so that at what they believe the world can do is what normally happens. And the more people in an area, the stronger consensus is. Global consensus can theoretically add new weaknesses to shit, which makes it kind of terrifying, just generally. So for all we know, silver has always been the weakness of werewolves, but we don't know if that's because it legitimately was, or because humanity made it the weakness, and consensus retroactively made it so that it was always the weakness. Shit's fucking wild. They have orc logic. Yes. Everyone can awaken. Not everyone does, yeah. Consensus is also not modular, so the truth here is not the truth there. True, yeah. Or just chaos logic to a degree from 40k. Also yes. Also, any stake to the heart paralyzes vamps. Yes, that's the one. And it's weird, the silver thing was usually for vampires since they are sometimes connected to Judas, or sometimes Cain and Abel. Yeah, speaking of Cain and Abel, that's also a thing with the vampires, and could be a whole consensus thing that resulted in it being the truth. But Cain, in universe, is the first vampire. And was cursed by God and multiple angels multiple times because he was kind of just a dickhead and couldn't handle them trying to forgive him for his sins. So eventually it just kind of became a hobby to curse him for one of the angels. And his life just kept getting worse from there. And he could either A, be a taxi driver in LA, or B, buried in a tomb somewhere. We don't know.
So, in short, we haven't really got anything to plan around.
I suppose not. Guess we may as well then.
May as well what?
Keep on with regards to you and me, like you wanted to discuss.
Huh? But...
Hey, they're actually doing the talk.
Nice. I thought you wanted to...
Things right now aren't in a state where I can just sit here and fume about issues I have no control over. If I have to talk, which frankly you're right about, I may as well make headway on something.
Oh, kitten, I...
Don't.
Right, sorry.
I thought about it while we were talking, and if I'd gone through
These
what
poor
you went
nerds. I love both of
through,
them,
turned
but they're
away
going through
like
some
how
shit right
I've
now.
been doing to you,
Lifts the goblin. Yay, I'm tall now. Fuck yeah.
I'd feel pretty terrible. So, yes, I want to discuss it with you.
Thanks, mate. You,
Oh, there's the blood.
You mind giving me something to work with?
She is suffering.
It's a little fogged. What with the...
Ribs are misaligned, out of place. Smeared powder, actually. But the thing with consensus is it's not omnipotent. There is objective reality beyond it, and many of the other supernaturals beyond mages have their roots anchored in it. That is fair. That is fair. Like the thing that may have cursed Kane, for example, true. I still want Kitten to turn out to be a werecat so much. That's fair, yeah. Bad Gobbo, I'm sorry, Jaeger. I needed more time to watch this.
Hydrate, you bastard! Hydrate!
Thank you for the hydrates. Hello, Wolf. Imagine if at a clutch moment Marcus awakens as a mage as Kitten turns into a werelion. Oh my god, that would be amazing. I still have no idea if they're going to go for that. It's a little on the nose, but at the same time, I would absolutely love it.
Rampage brain and the...
Cruelty! I've been flipped.
Cracked ribs.
Well,
Do you know what bad
remember
Gobbos
the
get? Is
Suffolk
it becoming a
Anime
bat?
Congrave?
Is it becoming a bat, Jaeger? But Jaeger,
Course
you
I
weren't second,
remember.
though.
There we go. Just needed the spark, right?
You were first,
You
Chaos.
bumping
so
into me while
looks
I
like
was in my
he's
flow
second,
state
though.
on the floor.
No, it's hearing
and I
damage.
clobbered
goddammit.
you with the paddle.
I'll pause.
Oh.
Fuck you, Gob. Cruelty! Alright, let's continue.
Ow. And
The
the...
constant dodging and having to evade your nicotine-induced battle fury. Every errant blow striking some other poor rave goer.
yeah, and the way that huge bush security guard yanked me by that well-long braid I had.
And me by my damn ears.
Yeah, thought I'd crack me arse bone on the concrete.
Oh,
Suffolk
that's
grade
cute.
arse-shattering curbs.
Aww.
Did remember coming down off that adrenaline and ciggy high after that. Arse-related trauma and all. You were, awful patient with me,
Aww.
despite me thumping you good with the paddle.
Well, what can I say other than I thought you were cute? Could have been head trauma.
Ouch, cat boy.
Of course, you immediately apologized and
Motherfucker.
did wonders for my opinion for you at the time.
Yeah.
Christ, you were just so
Fucking lizards.
distraught.
It was a rough time, and I did feel awful for nearly laying you out,
Cruelty.
because some other guy grabbed my ass.
The fact that you thought it was me is still really funny, considering I didn't even know you existed until the first swing connected. Couldn't even get our wallets back until the day after.
Yup. All I had was a pound coin in me skirt pocket.
And I had 50
I love the new lore we're getting for how their relationship started, but this just proves to me that Grimal has always been a menace to society and will continue to be a menace to society until shit goes down, whatever that ends up happening and being. Puts Twitch chat in the cooking cage. Lane is very defensive of me, apparently. They wish to cook you all. Oh my goodness.
p in my hoodie.
Up at Crabtree's Chippy, drowning our sorrows in a greasy, shitty chip butty.
The gall of him to price a bap that bad at 80 pence.
Highway robbery. But, I mean,
It's not all of us, just
it was
Jaeger.
worth a lot more than 80
Alden
pence
over
at the
here
time.
just instantly throwing you all,
Yeah.
throwing Jaeger under the
Was.
bus. Chip buddy equals buttery
I mentioned
French
I've been
fry
getting into
sandwich.
wigging
Interesting,
kebabs
okay.
lately.
This
sound
show
of the
needs the
meat pie
equivalent
for
of the
a
Doom
Carbs on
Marine.
carbs on carbs on carbs, mate.
It just might, honestly. In one of the episodes, we saw a guy who may or may not be another one of Big D's kids. And that guy definitely looks like he's built like the Doom Marine. Like, Jesus. Goblin must be protected at all costs. Well, thank you very much, Lane.
I'm afraid my lifestyle can't make best use of such an
Well, I
energy-dense
deserve-
diet.
It's fine with
Haven't
here.
eaten
I've
chip
not
sandwich
missed a single
adjacent
stream in
things
close
since-
to a year. This is true, Jaeger.
Well,
Seriously?
I
it's
missed
not
a
what you
single
think.
of her stream.
I'm not doing it out of spite. It
For those who don't know, a chip buddy is a French fry sandwich.
It just hurts
Yes,
to
Chaos
recall
just
it.
told us.
Hydrate, you
Also, that
bastard!
sounds
I've been
delicious.
associating you with them for so long that I couldn't really
Think of the hydrate.
unassociate her.
You've got to get past that, mate. You're missing out on a bread-centric lifestyle that I've been enjoying for the past...
I can't save game. There's no game
Easier
to
said than
save.
done, Grim.
I mean, you did enjoy it, right? That wasn't like a... lie?
No, I did. That's part of why it hurts so bad.
Damn.
We've had plenty of good memories, though. Beyond that, remember the day we had down by the river? When we went past Carrow Road?
I do remember that,
How
but
those hooligans down that alley started cussing you out, threatening you
Oh,
and bellowing
she-
like caged animals?
She just wants to know if the relationship was worth it in the end for both of them. Oh, fuck. Jesus.
How instead of pissing you off, they pissed me off instead?
yes,
How
I
I heroically and valiantly stepped in to fight off all 5 of them. Granted, I got the shit beat out of me and you went to get help.
What? You didn't
That
do
was a good night after, though. I remember you doting on me all night as I lay in the hospital bed. It sucked, but I wasn't a quitter.
Grimal!
Eh?
You're forgetting that I was asking you to just ignore them and move on.
Damn.
But they would have followed us.
No! They hadn't moved from their grimy little alleyway once we got past them. You had decided you'd go back nearly half a block away
Oh,
and
wow.
fight for my honor.
But no!
She-
I remember seeing them.
Grimal, we'd crossed the Novi Sad Friendship Bridge on the same street when you went back. Last I saw of you,
She's legitimately insane. Oh my god. She's fight drunk and fight happy. Oh my god. Yo, low key, she might be the Doom Marine you're looking for, Wolf. Oh my god.
it was your boots ducking down the alleyway as I
She
screamed
wants
after
all
you
the
to
smoke.
stop. I ran after you to try and help, but there were 5 of them, and they were easily double our age.
Jesus.
The broad-shouldered bastard had a fucking table.
I'm sorry, what? The broad-shouldered bastard was wielding a table as a club. What the fuck were they fighting? An orc? Jesus. The Korg Boy, a full episode of Gravity Falls. Jesus. Another British fine cuisine. Oh no. Ends Goblin, that infinity stack of Uno reverse cards. Thank you very much, Lane. I would gladly use them. Akin to toast the sandwich. Makes sense. Or Stargazy Pie? I have no idea. Yes. You do know I normally send them to Gep so she can undergo the fuck I find this stuff. Yeah, we're not watching a whole episode of Gravity Falls. Jaeger just sends them in to see my
Which he
reaction
broke
to
over
actually
your
finding
head.
them.
Oh.
All I could do was
Jesus.
flag down a police car down the road and plead with them for help. Then, and then all I could do after that was call an ambulance after they'd floored you.
Oh wow.
I remember it like that.
Let me jog your memory. We rode in the ambulance all the way to the community hospital, and you were stuck with that stupid grin on your face, blood streaming out of your nose and mouth.
Damn.
It was one of the most harrowing experiences I've had in a long time.
Oh,
Not
jeez.
since Ed. All I could do was sit there and watch you in such a dire state. I was so bloody helpless, looking at my girlfriend beaten to a pulp and felt like garbage for being unable to help.
Jesus.
And it was all your bloody fault on top of it.
How come you never told me how you felt about all this?
Because by the time you were back to good health, I'd made peace with it. You were so beat up that I couldn't bring myself to just lay into you for how you handled that. I didn't figure you'd be so willing to repeat that mistake in the future, and it didn't end up mattering after that point because...
We broke up.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And the only
Jesus.
reason I never brought it up was because you just seemed so okay about it. I didn't think to bring it up.
Yeah.
Guess me kind of, well, misremembering how that night turned out didn't help either.
Yeah. Imagining that you... So, in your own drug-fueled and concussed state, completely misremembering it,
Hydrate,
and
you
just
bastard,
thinking you
hydrate!
beat up 3 guys. Jesus. Oh my goodness. There's a reason orcs are based off of rioting British lads. Yeah, it sounds like Muffles from American Wizard. Agreed, yes. You want to know horror? Oh god. This is my last one, except what's in Discord. Alright. That's it's Edwin Davies' his first tussle with the supernatural and was probably a changeling. Yeah, shit's fucked. There's actually something going on with her memory gap. Really? Interesting.
Really? How you remembered it?
Interesting. Okay.
I can remember anyway. Got knocked unconscious. Guess I just filled in the blanks however I felt worked best.
Wait, filling in the blanks?
I remember it, unfortunately.
Wait.
It doesn't get any easier doting on people. Ones you've loved that are horribly injured.
That...
Christ, you saw Marcus.
Bloody mummies, boy, eh?
I get the feeling they encountered something supernatural there. If they're remembering 2 completely different things like that, that's weird. Gep, don't. Don't what?
Shut up!
That normally
So
horrifies
common,
Gep.
innit?
Gep, don't.
Shut up!
Good for them. I'm glad they were working through
I
this
can't tell
stuff.
if I'm attracted to hopelessly overconfident people who get pummeled to a pulp, or if I just found you two attractive and you getting pulverized is just some higher powers idea of a joke.
Don't
It's a
start the
bit of a
theorizing,
laugh
please.
joke,
I
innit?
can't handle it. I will die. Fair enough. Fair enough,
At
chaos.
it either.
Who said I wasn't laughing at it? It is pretty funny.
Hey, didn't you just say you found it immensely traumatizing?
I mean, it's still funny in a cosmic way. I still happen to not want either of you beaten to death, Grim.
Such a bloody softie.
Aww.
That memory being what it is, though, makes me wonder how much of the trouble I've gotten into is my own damn fault.
A lot of it,
I mean,
probably.
up until
You're
she
running
went
around
mad
beating
dog
people
on
up with a
us, I
yaoi
was
paddle. Occasionally you're gonna
badgering
get your shit rocked.
the werewolf. Figured she was that ghoul you guys were on about. Thought I was in the clear to kind of mess with her.
Hell of a coincidence, wasn't it?
I'm wondering, would we have gotten more time if I hadn't been so dead set on badgering her?
Maybe?
Gotten enough time for you and the rest to get there, deal with it proper?
Look out,
Grimal,
Gab.
you know
Oh,
you're
God
not
damn
at
it.
fault. Stop it.
But
I'm about to get my shit rocked,
going
aren't I?
back to it, like, doesn't me surviving all of that prove I'm strong? Like, I've been proving how much I can take before falling down.
Hey, it was
I've
a tiny
been
plushie.
surviving
Fuck
stuff
yeah.
like this all my life, you know? Just trying to keep on and enjoy myself
Surviving is
how
a
I want
strong
to.
word, I feel like.
Like, remember when I'd rented out those copies of Trigun out of the library when you got your card revoked?
How does that... Wait. No.
Wait.
I remember.
Yeah, you do. Had to hold them for a day before you could get them. It was like smuggling bloody contraband just so you and me could read about Vash being a dipshit.
Yeah, I remember you hiding them at your place.
Felt like a
No,
real
Matilda
bitch.
only dropped the disguise
For
when
what
her
it's
cover was
worth,
blown, and that only
I'm still
happened when she
sorry.
gave Spit back her
can't
smokes.
have been
That is
easy.
true, yeah.
Yeah,
Rented, lol, yeah.
dear old dad.
She definitely stole those.
It's not quite the same, and I know
Honestly, I'm
that,
amazed that library had
but it's
Trigun at
been
all.
a part of me for as long as I can recall, surviving to get to the next day, one step at a time. Picking fights has been one of
Thank
the
you for the
few
alert,
ways I
Snap,
get
and
to
hope you
test
have a wonderful
myself.
night.
I mean, look at me, man. Who's gonna take this seriously if I can't prove I can take a punch or two? It's one of the best things I can offer in this line of work.
I mean, you seem
Persistence,
fairly durable.
Being damn hard to put down.
This is a lot of couples
Hunter Hunters
therapy
doesn't
for
have
one
either.
episode. Former couples therapy. Otherwise, yeah.
Hearing all of this finally, I'm not really surprised.
If Matilda had stashed
It's
the
also
info in her
just
bra or panties, she could have
fucking
had a lot more
sad,
time.
Grimal.
Probably, yeah.
Do this to me, man. I'm opening up to you.
No,
and
look. That came out wrong. It's not me looking down on you.
Well, what do you mean then?
Look, Grim. Look at me, okay? your endurance.
I had a penny
it's-
for every time you got
I
hit
have
with
to
a
be
bone
honest,
blush. I'd have 2
it's
pennies.
something I marveled at for the longest time. Seeing what you have had to go through and keep on with is inspiring. It's one of the strongest things about you in this context. But there is a difference between being a survivor and being suicidally stubborn.
This
Survival
is
isn't just
fair,
about
honestly.
taking the next hit and keeping on going. It's about knowing when to call it quits. Your present condition is something that worries me.
Yeah,
Honestly,
mate,
she
I'm
could have been
afraid
mulched
too.
so easily.
I'm not stupid. I can feel something shifting around in there, and it hurts too. But I want to help where I can with this and save Marcus.
She
Is that
technically has a
really what you
caved-in
want to
chest
do?
right now.
What the hell does that mean?
From what you're saying so far, I'm not sure if you're doing this to save Marcus or to get on my good side.
Oi! Have you maybe considered that I'm worried about both of you? Marcus is one of my best friends, one of my only friends right now. It's not a fucking binary, mate. Do I only get to like one of the two of you? I want both of you to like me because fucking stupid as it may seem, I like both of you an awful lot. Even though you've had this hate for me since we broke up. And you know the screwed up thing about it? I've had to sit here and think about where it went wrong, and I thought at first it was your fault, 'cause fuck, that's what anyone does after a breakup.
It wasn't just you that thought
But
that.
I've had to come to the horrible realization that maybe you have had a good reason to hate me. That you were justified in hating my guts. And this trip down memory lane was a final pin in the board to make me realize that you did have a good reason to hate me for what I did to you.
Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Okay, 1 second. Need to take a moment. Ah, fuck. Grimal's voice actor needed money. They needed rent money. Oh my god. Holy shit. That's a really good speech, but damn. Oh, fuck. Oh, Jesus. Oh, okay. Alright, let's continue.
Don't hardly have anyone around me. Nothing that I can
I don't
really
wanna
call a
get
friend anyway. I want to preserve what I've got now and fix what I might have broken. That shit haunted me. That our relationship soured so much that you hated me. Fed up and pissed off for having to deal with my ass for so long. Not even that I threw the love we had in the
Jesus.
trash. That you couldn't even look at me like I'm your friend. I was worried for so long that I couldn't get to know anyone just because of how much my dad hated me.
Oh,
Him and
fuck.
Mum both, even though she just gave up and left. Then I met you, and you were maybe the first person I'd been able to connect with intimately. You've got no idea what it's like to have to think on that kind of bloody thing for years. But you're so bloody alone that all you've got to bond with people over is anime and manga and shit. Because you blew the one relationship you've had.
I know. Because you've told me. And I've never forgotten it. How the fuck could I? But you aren't alone. You've managed to carve out friendships with Elise,
damn.
Harry,
Oh my goodness,
Marcus,
Jesus.
and whoever else I may not even know. You've
Opinion
had
denied.
those connections. You can't
Whoa,
just
did the
pull
sound
the
freak out for
you
anyone
don't know
else,
what
or is
it's
it the
like
potato
card
I call
because
computer?
one
It might have been the
relationship fell
potato you call a
apart.
computer, I'm not
You
sure.
can't put all that on me. That's not fucking fair. The world's a big place. Even our little insular world is a big place. But there's a lot more like us out there. Always has been, always will be. No matter who says otherwise.
Nah, I've been shrunk. Cruelty.
We're not going anywhere. Not while one of us is out there and needs us.
Oh. Sigh of tension crumbling.
It still mattered
Yep,
to
yep.
me. Worth more than anything. I don't want things between you and me to get worse.
I don't either, Grim.
Honestly,
it's been a long time since.
I love the action
I've
set
had too much
pieces for
time
this
to let it
show, but at the same
ferment in my
time,
head.
these little moments like this,
I'm sorry for having put you
where they
through that.
go into really good
I really can only guess as to
characterization
how
for
much it
everybody,
hurt
is
you.
super good.
For how
Jesus.
all of this is even happening now. Me taking you for granted like I did. But then and now, it isn't all on you, mate. I'm sorry too.
Thank you, Grimal.
Oh,
ready to
they're
be
working
friends with
through
you
it
again.
all.
Right now, it's not that easy. Not for me, anyway.
Yeah. I get that.
But we
I
can
think
try
that's the point,
and start
Paladin.
wiping the slate a bit.
Very screechy and scratchy.
You were immature.
That it, I'm fairly certain
self-centered,
that's the
and
point,
oblivious,
Paladin.
not to mention kind of an
Like,
arsehole.
legitimately.
That's who you were,
Literal
not who
nothing.
you are.
Like any good game, and this
I
is
was
sort
a
of game
dick
of
for
watching the
assuming you
combat
hadn't
and action may be
changed.
fun, but the character moments sell
Because you
it.
definitely
Exactly,
have.
yes.
Thanks, mate.
Sir D told me in the aftermath that you were one of the only ones trying to leap into the fray against her. That whole proving yourself thing has never been in question to me, and doing something so reckless, stupid, and brave only cements that. Even if it backfired horribly and you almost got crunched to death.
It's 'cause I'm built like Souther.
What, incorrectly? Ow! Fuck. Fine. And listen, we're not friends right now, but
Oh, I love these little
I will
freaks.
admit that
They're great.
after this discussion, I'm more than happy to accept your help. You and I can discuss friendship again later, after we rescue Marcus. You know, my fiancé.
Oh, stop it! I'm not gunning for that role. And I want to save him too, remember? Because he's my best friend.
Uh-huh.
And if I can save my best friend and ensure him and his fiancée can be happy, well, that sounds good to me.
Thank you, Grimal.
Oh,
If his
no.
fiancée happens to be
Wait.
my ex and a doughy UK boy besides.
Okay,
Wait.
getting a bit too jabby there. Let's shake hands before you make an ass of yourself and I regret it. Hmm?
Sure thing.
That
Reminds me. Speaking of Kenshiro,
they
You still
really
got my
like to
details on your
subvert this trope, but there was a lot of death flags in that last little bit. Like a lot of them for her. Oh dear. Can someone use rainbow mode, please? Remember that paladin I played in D&D? I brought up way in the past. Brother Hamburg, he was a combat monster, but outside he entered a drinking contest to just get all the booze he wanted. And he didn't even notice when he won until someone grabbed his arm. Ah. Flags of death, but Dor has a bigger one, yes. She's gonna die. Bonk. Red flags. Shush. You know not what you speak. Rude.
Of course I do.
Bonking me.
That grudge was mostly on you, remember?
just making sure. Guess in that case, I'll just have to keep an ear out for Tough Boy then, yeah?
You still have that old ripper got you on your phone?
Well, yeah. I'd figured out I could remove you as a contact a while ago, but I still didn't really want to. Besides,
Still
it
mad at
was,
Gobbo. Cruelty. Cruelty to
it's
the
a good
Gob.
song.
Ah! Ow.
Grimal, please stop crying.
Oh. Poor Grimal. Ah, motherfucker! Rude! That was really good. Alright, let's see here. We're gonna skip forward a little bit so we can see what the end credits thing is. Motherfucker! Cruelty! The death flags just keep growing. True. Bloopers and Carl left. Yep. Hey. Fuck yeah. Oh, they do little bloopers at the end. Usually it's either a little blooper or a little, One second. Oh, wait, we missed the one thing, actually. It was at the very end right here.
That's my
Here we go.
Nothing
1 second. We missed this. 1 second. I'm trying to tell you something without actually saying
bad
anything.
happens to
Cruelty!
Grimaling. I talk about wicked kebabs, and I say cognis mentis.
Ads.
That's my catchphrase.
Yes.
Beast! Foul beast!
It's just hard to gauge what'll be done by these...
Whatever that pirate thing is.
zealots.
How many you got? Ah. Return.
I mean, I'd rather have the help
Oh,
than
welcome back,
not.
Chaos.
It's just hard to gauge what'll be done by these zealots. RuPaul's Hunter the Reckoning.
I'm back as well. Welcome back.
The winner crowned this year's
Rude.
Hunter. RuPaul the Dragon. Your theme for this year's walkway is skinned werewolf.
You done? Eat gap cruelty. Do you see what I'm saying? Yeah, bonk doesn't have a cooldown, and I should add one. Jesus. No, you eat. Ah. 1 second. Let me read through whatever. There we go. Okay. God damn it! Not again. I'm gonna put fucking cooldowns on that shit. Don't think I won't. I have that power. I can do that. Pain. Cruelty. He really is turning to the person that gets safety locks put on everything. It's probably only gonna be like 30 seconds, but still, fuck. I love the Renaissance Festival. Fuck yeah. What is this pirate thing? It might be pirates. I was thinking Renaissance, but it could be pirates. Van Jaeger, then Mod, then Van, then Mod, then VP, then Van again! Ah. Oh, that was a good one. I'm really happy with that episode. I want to theorize about a lot of the shit they said, but one thing first, I want to check and see if there's a specific commenter on this. So let me see here. Sort by... It's already doing sort by top. 1 second. Is there a specific person on this? Nah, it doesn't look like there's a specific person. Ah, well. I was hoping to see a specific person commenting, but it looks like the main... Oh, wait, no, there they are. Cosmic Void, there they are. I will take no comfort if I've been right about Grimal. I want this known before the episode goes live. That's what I expected, honestly.